Hey guys, it's Jason here from the Omni Sales Team, and have you ever struggled with belief? You know, belief is the one thing that takes you from an average salesperson and makes you an elite salesperson, and so many salespeople miss this. Guys, if you want to sell anything to anyone, anytime, anywhere around the world for any price, as long as you believe the three things we're going to discuss in this video, I promise you that you're going to sell at the highest level. Why? Because the more you can brainwash yourself on these three things, the more likely you are to be able to transfer that emotion, that feeling, and that energy to your clients. And we all know that a sale is just a transfer of emotion from one person to another. So guys, please grab a pen and paper, take some notes, and let's get into this one. So in today's video, we're explaining the three core sales beliefs. The three core sales beliefs. Number one is simply your product. Now, everyone says, Jason, I think I need to believe in myself more than I need to believe in my product. Guys, that's false. You need to believe in your product more than anything else. This is fundamentally the most important one of all. Now, why? Why is your product the most important one? Because when you're selling something to anyone, if you don't believe in your product, you've got to physically look in that client's eyes, know that your product's not the best, and then try to persuade them, trick them, manipulate them to buy something that isn't actually going to help them. Hey guys, that is the worst possible salesperson you can be, in my opinion. I am so strongly based in integrity-based selling that if I was lying to my customer just to get some money, guys, I'm just a piece of shit, to be honest. Like, what am I doing? So many people think that they need to believe in themselves before they believe in their product. But your product is the number one most important thing. Now, what will happen if you don't believe in your product? Well, there's only two things that will happen. Number one is that you're going to lie to your customers. Now, what does that look like? You're like, hey, Mrs. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, man, this product is definitely going to be the best for you. You're going to go home. It's going to be the best. You're going to be able to use it. Everything's going to be fine. And then Jenny gets home. She uses it. What happens? It's not really right for her. It doesn't line with her main buying goal. Then what happens? She calls. She makes a complaint. She wants a refund. Lying just leads to issues down the track. Now, if you're an integrity-based seller, what's the only other option? Is to tell the truth. Now, what happens when you tell the truth? Well, guys, you never make any sales then. You're going to go home to your empty house and go, well, we don't have any furniture. Why? Because I'm not selling. Why? Because I don't believe in my product. So number one, the most important thing is to believe in your product above all else. Number two, which is actually still above you, is the company. Now, why is the company number two? Because at the end of the day, when you make that sale and it's getting ready for delivery, it's getting ready for the customer experience, it's getting ready for a review, it's getting ready with admin, whatever it is, when you make that sale and it moves on to your company to fulfill that order. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but every day people are reaching out asking, Jason, how can we do sales training with you? So if you're in new home construction, if you've just started, if you're a seasoned pro, even if you're the #1 sales consultant at your company, every single one of us need a coach to get to that next level. So if that sounds like someone like you, click on the link in the description right now. It's going to ask for your name, your number, and a simple opt-in message to say I can give you a call. But if you want to skip past that entirely, simply text the number on the screen right now, 0427 915 668. Just text me a question, guys, and I'll jump on a call and have a chat with you right now. But guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Let's get back to it. You've got to be able to trust that your company is going to be able to deliver on the promises you made. Why? Because the quickest way to put your name to dirt and to lose all credibility in the industry is to make promises that your builder or your company can't deliver on. Now, what happens when they can't deliver on? It's just like lying. The customer rings up, they complain, they want a refund. It just leads to more problems down the line. And all that's going to happen is you're spending all this money on marketing, on ad spend, on doing socials. It's just going to get torn down based on you not believing your company or you over-promising and under-delivering and you lying to your customers. So please, guys, if you really want to sell at the highest level, you have to make sure that you understand what your company's deliverables are or how your company builds homes, and make sure you're making promises that are fulfilled within that delivery method. Because if you don't, it's just going to be negative, 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 negative. And you're never going to get to that high level. You're never going to get to that high level of referral marketing, which is what we ultimately want to get to. Then number three, guys, is you. Obviously, once you believe in your product, your company, the most important one then is yourself. Why? Because when you believe in yourself, your company, and your product, you now know that you are the best person to service that client. You're the best person to give them the best product, from the best company, and you're going to be the best person to look after them. Now, I want you to understand this one, because this one I always challenge people on. If you don't believe you're the best person in your company, if you don't believe you're the best person in sales, if you don't believe you're the best person to help this person on their transformational journey, then I encourage you guys to either leave sales or move those leads to anyone that's going to be better than you. Why? Because you're doing a disservice by servicing those clients. Like, listen up, guys, you're doing a disservice by servicing those clients. Why? Because the goal in sales is to create the most transformational journey for the client. The more that client's transformational journey they go on, the better that transformational journey is for the client, the more referrals, the more deals, the more money we make in the long run. So don't play sales as a short-term game. Play it as a long-term game. So if you truly believe you're the best, if you believe your company is the best, and you believe your products are the best, literally the best, then it is your responsibility to sell to the client. So a lot of people misunderstand when I say it's your responsibility to sell. If you believe that you have the right product for the right client from the right company and you're the best person to sell it, why wouldn't you be selling it to the client? Why would you be letting them walk out of your display and into another builder's display so they can buy an inferior product from an inferior company from an inferior salesperson? Essentially, what you're doing is you're looking your client in the eyes and telling him, hey man, you're not worth it. It doesn't mean that much to me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, that's the kind of energy you give off when you don't take the responsibility to sell to people. When you don't take the responsibility to sell the right product to the right person for the right price from the right company. From you, the right consultant, guys. This is key. If you have these three beliefs, like, you should be just sitting there studying, brainwash. You should be doing whatever you can to be able to enforce, reaffirm, affirm those particular ideologies in your head. Because once you get the grasp of this, once you take all of those into consideration and you believe them wholeheartedly, I promise you're going to see your sales skyrocket. Why? Because when you're talking to that customer, it gives you a level of certainty and belief that cannot be replicated and you cannot fake. And you know what the clients are an expert at? Sniffing out a rat. So if you want to sell at the highest level, get the most belief, get the most certainty, and then transfer that emotion to your clients. What is a sale? A sale is a transfer of emotion, which is courage, trust, and enthusiasm from the seller to the buyer so the buyer can make a courageous, trustworthy, and enthusiastic buying decision. Now, what are these three things give the client? These three things give the client, with your belief and your transfer of courage and your belief in this, it transfers the courage to the client to make the buying decision. Listen to that again, guys. When you take these emotions of belief and you've brainwashed yourself and you truly believe what we've discussed on the board, that emotion transfers from you, through you, into the client with that certainty and that courage, and that allows the client to move forward. That's why you truly need to believe that these three things, you are the best person to be able to help that client out with. Once you understand that, I promise you, guys, you'll just, like, the thing is, when you truly develop this, it just feels more natural too. Like, you're enjoying the process of selling to someone because you know it's the best thing for them. But again, guys, that can only come back if you've truly gone through and found the client's main buying goal and you're making that alignment step. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you take on board what we said today, promise you your sales are going to increase. You're going to feel way better selling. It's going to feel a lot more natural. If you want any sales training, guys, text that number on the screen right now, 0427 915 668. I'll give you a call. Guys, as always, click the like, subscribe, comment your toughest objection, and I'll do another video on that. As always, guys, I love you. I'll see you on the next one.